Like I'm Kobi, yeah. Yeah. Last night I dropped 60 like a Kobi. I'm out run the city like a Kobi. Yeah, I'ma take my shot just like Kobi. Wait, I'ma bring it back just like Kobi. Yeah. You gon' know my name just like Kobi. Cause I'ma change the game just like Kobi. I'm the hood's MVP just like Kobi. See me in the streets, what they do? Call me Kobi. Yeah.
All right, today on Rebel Life TV, we got a special guest today from Providence, Rhode Island. Let them know who you are.
Oh, how you doing? Rebel Life, good looking out. Thanks for having me. My name is Kobi Dennis, and I'm running to be your next mayor of the city of Providence.
Appreciate you, man. First off, let them know how long you've been living in Providence for.
Sure. Born and raised in Providence. Grew up on the south side, but I also lived on the west end, Bellevue, Althea. Man, I lived all over the place. I went into the military after graduating high school from Central High, and I traveled the world, went right to war. I went in the military to get away from college, but I didn't know I was going to go to war. So I'm a war veteran, and I'm proud of that. And yeah, I came back to Providence, and ever since, I've always been in love with Providence. But traveling the world got to make me realize exactly how important it is to respect Providence and to be a part of the culture and to actually be a leader in Providence. So yeah, I'm born and raised here, 47 years, and I'm going nowhere.
Could you describe Providence for the viewers that are watching?
Absolutely. So, Providence is just a majestic place, and we're labeled as the creative capital. And as of lately, I want to become mayor because I don't really think we're that creative. We've been doing a lot of following, a lot of doing what other people do, a lot of doing what other states do, what cities do. No disrespect to any other cities, but we are trendsetters here. When it comes to the rap game, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to, just culture and parades and festivals, we do it big here in Providence. And people have to understand that we can do it even better. So if I would describe Providence, I would say we are definitely an eclectic group of creatives, that get together a lot, plenty of times in the streets of Providence, get together in the streets of Providence a lot. And I think when we get together, we form this bond, and it becomes this unbreakable bond. So Providence people, man, I go all over the world and I see people from Providence all over. I've been to Africa, I've been to Asia, I've been to different states, and I bump into somebody from Providence. It's always all love, and that's that creative process that happens in Providence that we create that nobody else can create. So yeah, if I was to describe Providence in one word, I would say dope.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you get into politics?
Man, I just jumped in. I really wasn't into politics, and that's one of the biggest problems here. As a 47-year-old man, politics was foreign to me. And I think that's part of the problem here in Providence. A lot of people, grown adults, very intelligent, talented people, they think politics is something they shouldn't be involved in. And that couldn't be further from the truth. We all should be involved in politics because politics is involved in us, in our everyday life, whether you want to or not. Politics is in the schools. Politics is in the roads. Politics is in the hip-hop game. Politics is into art. Everything has to do with politics. Our job is to find out as much as we can about politics, infuse ourselves in the game, and then control it like we do everything else. All right? And when I say we, I mean the community. Community is what makes cities beautiful. Community is what makes Providence beautiful. So, I got introduced to politics when things were just going wrong in my community. I'm like, why are the streets always messed up? Why don't they plow the streets when it snows? Why are they canceling school when somebody got murdered right in front of my school? All these decisions that are being made on behalf of us are because we're not into politics. So it's our job to get into politics, please, just like I did.
We have election days coming up 2 days away.
Yes.
Without giving away too many secrets, what are some of your plans for Providence?
Oh man, September 12th, I can't wait for it to get here. 2 days away. Make sure you get out there and rock that vote. Now my plans for Providence, are being put together by the people of Providence. So if you love Providence, and you love the people in Providence, and you love all the ethnicity and the togetherness and the dopeness of Providence, then you're going to love my plans. Because they come from you. See, what I did, what no one else did, I kind of flipped the script on the game. When you first come out, your first day, you're supposed to have a platform. Well, I didn't, Like Sinatra says, I did it my way. You know, or some of the young people, like Jay said, I did it my way. I formulated my platform from going house to house, building to building, street to street, knocking on doors, meeting people, whether it's Spanish, whether you're from Argentina, whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Asia, wherever you were from, I wanted to know what you brought to Providence and what you want to see in Providence. I took all those ideas and formulated my platform. So about 6 months into doing all that, I came out with a 17-page master plan. I think it's masterful. Go check it out on KobiForMayor.com or Kobi for Mayor on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff. You can connect with me and find out exactly what I'm talking about. And that plan entitles things like helping the small business, helping recreation centers get better. Everything's get better, better Providence. So recreation, schools, the roads. If you live in Providence, the road's been bad for 50 years. It's my turn to try to get them fixed. Like I said, small business. Definitely, you know, things like Rebel Life. We gotta help out these people. I want Rebel Life to be in City Hall. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff. I want people to understand City Hall belongs to them. But they're only gonna listen to a guy like me. Why? Because I'm from where you're from.
You mentioned the arts in Providence. We got a lot of artists that are putting out music.
Yeah.
You had a video yourself, like I'm Kobi.
Yeah.
Could you talk about like how that music video came about?
So, you know, people think, you know, I was forcing at first. People were like, oh man, he's just trying to rap to be down and all that. And I was cool with that because I know people didn't know me. But as we went on, I actually have 5 tracks out right now. There's 5 songs out that were made for me, and one's a rock song. It's called Rock the Vote. You check that on Kobi for Mayor on Facebook. We have Like I'm Kobi. And the new video that just came out today, just hit the streets. We filmed it right on Broad Street. You get no harder than that. It's called Time's Up. And check it out. The video didn't drop just yet, but the song dropped on SoundCloud. So check it out. It's a dope track. Kind of a Jeezy feel. You know, I'm a Jeezy dude, so I like it. So as far as the hip hop is, I'm hip hop. I am hip hop. Suit and tie guy, but I know how to be in the boardroom, but I also know how to be in the streets. So that's why I'm the perfect fit for Providence, because we're gritty, yet we can be kind of bougie. All right? I know how to do both of that. And both of those things, and that's what I want to bring to the table. So hip hop to me is the same way. Hip hop is gritty, but yet hip hop is business. Hip hop can be bougie, but yet hip hop can be hardcore. So as a mayor, I want to bring those components together and keep hip hop in the game. All right, it always can't be at the forefront. Sometimes I'm gonna have to play the classical music. Sometimes I'm gonna have to play the Latin tracks, which is also hip hop too, by the way. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep it hip hop. And a lot of people don't like that. People say, oh, Kobi, you say stuff like that, you're gonna lose a lot of votes. Well, this is who I am. And you know, I had to do a lot, I had to make a lot of sacrifice. But there's some things I just won't back down on. And one thing, and I've never turned my back on hip hop.
What do you think about the Rhode Island music scene and where it's at right now?
Oh boy, I love the Rhode Island music scene. Some of the dopest artists come out of Rhode Island. We get slept on all the time. And I'll tell you one of the main reasons why. We don't have a radio station. So as we're hearing in music thing, no disrespect to them, but we need a radio station that is on the platform that everybody can then hear it from miles away and cities away like everywhere else. We need that. So when an artist is coming up, you know, somebody being interviewed from Rebel Life or what have you, come to the city, what platform do they have for people to hear their music? Everybody's not on the internet. Most people are in their cars like half their day. If there was a regular radio station that just played local hip hop all the time, you know how many people would have made it out of Providence by now? Thousands. That's what it's about. So also support. We got to support one another. If one of us make it, we all make it. All right? And I think we got to get out of this scraps in the barrel mentality. You see a rapper, you don't like his style, that's fine, let it go. But don't diss him. And I know battle rap and all that. Look, I'm hip hop. I get it. But when it's somebody from your own town, let's try to lift people up, man. Let's try to bring hip hop to the next level in Providence. All right? And one of the plans I have for the rap scene is to create a building for just artists. And on one floor, people can sell their shirts. Like every week, maybe, you know, somebody like a pop-up shop, you know, Rebel Life t-shirts for sale for the week. You get all the profits to help you in your business. Then the next week, another person. And then the second floor, breakdance and the art of hip-hop and graffiti. Third floor, performances, studios, whatever. All free for people to come in and hone their craft. And you say, well, how does a free place like that work? Because it's a business enterprise on the bottom floor. All right, we do the lessons on the third, and then we do the performances on the top. Any money generated, we gotta give back into the band. Everybody's gonna have to pay a percentage. But your everyday studio time, any day breakdancing time, that'll be free. Maybe we'll have a monthly fee, maybe we'll have a hip hop club card, whatever. But these are some of the ideas as the mayor of a city that I know we can do. You know how many abandoned buildings we have? You know how many we could have for this? Battles. You guys see the old Beat Street and Breaking movies? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Have those battles again. Have fun. Graffiti's dope. I went to the Graffiti Hall of Fame 2 weekends ago in New York. I was there. I took the only day off I took off to go to the Graffiti Hall of Fame. If that's not hip hop, I don't know what is. My wife, she could have thought of 1,000 other places she wanted to be, but she came with me to the Graffiti Hall of Fame because she knows how much I love with hip hop.
For the viewers that are watching that might be inspired by what you're doing, could you explain to them what are the requirements to run for mayor?
And that's a great question. You know, the requirements are very simple because I'm a regular dude. High school diploma, GED, gotta be 18 plus, no active criminal records. What does that mean? That means you can't have a crime within the last couple of years or so. So no active stuff and no gun charges, whatever like that. But if you got some trouble, little bumps and bruises along the way, you can still run for mayor. And also you gotta live in the city of Providence. That's pretty much it. You don't have to have a certain amount of money. You don't have to be a certain color. You don't have to be a certain height. You don't have to live in a certain neighborhood. You can run for mayor if you qualify for those 4 to 5 things. All right, so my request to you, and I know a lot of people say this dude's crazy because he wants more people to run. Yes, next election in 4 years, I want 20 people to be running for mayor. All right, 20 people. And I want all backgrounds and everything. Spanish, black, Asian, everyone needs to try to run. All right, come with your ideas. And then out of that, we're going to get one dope person. But guess what? If we got 20 people running, they all can put their ideas in the end, and then we're going to have a better city. And that's my goal, you know, better Providence.
If someone wants to support your movement, where could they contact you on social media, online?
So everything is Kobi for Mayor. That's KOBIFORMAYOR.com, at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or, you know, and I have if you go on one of those pages, they also have a cell number. You can call, text. I mean, we try to do every way possible. You can even mail us a letter. You got a P.O. box right online. You can mail if you're, locked up or what have you. We get, letters, we read them, and I pay attention to every piece of mail that comes through, every text message we answer back. If you go on our Facebook page, I think it says responds within 24 hours. We respond quicker than that. All right, so there's things like that that I pride myself on. I'm not doing all the work, but I have a team, and that's what a good leader does, have a really good team. So my team holds it down. They've been holding it down for over 340 days. All right, it's been a long ride, but once again, September 12th, Kobi Dennis, I'm out here.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and talk to us. Do you have any last words for people?
I just want people to realize the importance of voting. You know what I mean? You can be hip hop, you can be street, you can be, whatever, whatever you want to be. But just understand, voting is your right, and voting is something you need to really take seriously. It takes about 3 minutes to vote, and then you're allowed to say that you're part of the process. But if you're on Facebook, you're on social media, you're arguing with your grandmother, you're arguing in the barbershop, and then somebody turns around and say, wait a minute, are you registered to vote? And you say, nah, I'm not into politics. Shame on you, man. You got to get into politics. You got kids, you want to have kids, you got a house, you're going to have a house, you got that ride, you're going to have the dope ride. You want to be a rapper or a business owner, or you want to have your own enterprise like Rebel Life, you have to get into politics. All right? You have to. And I don't care to what extent, but you at least have to register to vote. So my last words is, my name is Kobi Dennis. On September 12th, support me, please, for the mayor of Providence, and watch me change the city. Watch me work.
Signing out, Kobi Dennis for mayor, Rebel Life TV.
Appreciate you.
I just wrote my brody, that's my brody. Told him we gon' be alright. We got Kobe, yeah, we got it. Yeah. It was a dream, so they told me it was a dream. Why we always left out like Ginobili? Seem like something ain't right. Seem like hope done took flight. How they shut down all the pools, tryna cut off all the lights, cut the budgets from the school. Guess they told us what to do now. Give up or give in. Boy, you must be tripping. Look at how we living. Trying to get tuition, but still can't get the position. Politicians, they pitch their dreams and tell us to pitch in and tell us to vote. But is anybody listening? Ain't Ain't nobody listening except Kobi. He ain't had no field jack. He been in the field with Kaepernick, nailed that. Sandra got killed that. Now we don't feel that. So we need a real one. Come and bring this real back. Look.